was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of Alan Wake here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So, September is here. We're getting closer and closer to the eventual release of the sequel, Alan Wake 2. I'm looking crazy forward to it. I'm really hoping it's not gonna be delayed or anything.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
I will probably take a look at Starfield and other games. I'm not really sure how I'll cover it on the channel. I'll definitely try to see what can be done. And in the meantime, I will try to continue with the games which I have started, as we still have quite a lot to do. And so obviously, if there are some titles which you would like me to take a look at, please feel free to do so through the comment section. I will try to pump out eventually Alan Wake 2 as fast as I can, but considering the fact that I have a day job and I have to deal with a bunch of other stuff, we're gonna see how it's gonna all work out. But also, theoretically, this can be the last episode. I honestly do not remember how much more do we have. On the previous episode, we went to the power plant and spoke to the Lady of the Light. And so yeah, I gotta kill this buzzing in the ears. But I'm not really sure if combining painkillers with alcohol
fast.
is the right
The
idea.
prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Alex Casey. So if I understand it correctly, it should be in Alan Wake 2. Alan forgot about this manuscript which he wrote now, and he will somehow try to recover it or something like this. So we're gonna see how it's gonna work out, and there's supposed to be also some sort of FBI agent who we're gonna be working with. So chances are we're gonna have like two universes in which we are gonna interact with different things, and we're just gonna see how it's all gonna play out. But man, am I looking forward to it.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. Yeah, she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
No, hopefully I won't be a total asshole during the show. Some photos. This is a memory of what happened before we went to Bright Falls.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
So I don't think we're gonna see an episode of Night Springs here. And I'm really wondering if I'll ever have the opportunity to just play through the game and pick up the rest of the achievements. I mean, I'm not much of an achievement hunter. I just casually play the games because that's what I find most interesting. If I try to keep pursuing something specific, or like if I would have to try to go for a speed run, I just don't find that as entertaining. So yeah, I don't know. For me, just casually enjoying the video game is, I think, what sets me apart from certain YouTubers, because I'm just an average person like you who has the time to, I don't know, probably upload all this stuff onto the internet and share it with you. I don't know. I don't really do this for monetary reasons. I just really enjoy the video games and just being able to share all these stories with you. And I don't know. I just like never looked at it as some sort of final plan or something which is gonna make me earn living from. I just really enjoy doing this. Hell, I've been doing it for 4 years now. And the first 2 or 3 years, I've done it with a laptop, which was absolutely not set up for such a thing. So I think it's just a passion thing. And if I'll be able to keep it up and maybe one day pay the internet bill with it, I'll be happy just with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
Well, you are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
And he's quite the asshole.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
The Departure. That's the name of the manuscript, which we keep collecting. That's the name which he dropped.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape, it was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
We're gonna do a little bit more driving. I'm not really sure if I can return back. How convenient that the path is blocked by the truck here. Probably would have made more sense to just put in an invisible wall. But it is what it is. Oh man. It's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do, because besides Max Payne, studio hasn't really done any sequels to any of their other IPs. So Max Payne is like their flagship, and Alan Wake, Quantum Break, Control, all these other titles had one instance, and that's just it. So I really do wonder that if somehow the Resident Evil 4 remaster somehow inspired them to get out that sequel finally, because there is the DLC, but the American Nightmare, it just never really that much clicked with me. It was Alan captured by this sort of character of himself, but it was a dark character, and it was just like trying to chase after him, and he had access to like different weapons like a nail gun and stuff like that, but I don't know, it did not really like expand on the story, I think. So I don't know. And also I have to admit, like, a lot of these videos, I don't even bother like cutting off the audio for some of these musical instances, even though I keep getting like notifications that if I would ever become monetized, those videos would not be able to generate any sort of money for me, but I'm too late to the party. I mean, I'm releasing Alan Wake just because the game sequel is about to be released. Hopefully there won't be a delay, because I've even like read somewhere that even the Dune movie part 2, that's supposed to be released sometime in November, but I've read somewhere that it might be postponed until March. I'm not really sure if it's due to, let's say, the strike that's currently going on. I don't know. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I want to check out this building. I don't think I've ever checked if I can enter this. Proper Remedy style. It just does not really move. You can like literally go and look inside, which is what's pissing me off. It does not let me really enter, which sucks. But I was able to pick up the rifle. I don't think I've ever like dropped off over there and tried to see if there's anything. I don't know. I've never tried to go for all of the manuscript pages and for all of the thermoses. So who knows? Who knows? Is there another way around, or am I supposed to get out of the car? Right now, I'm not sure. It's showing me to reach the Cauldron Lake. And, if I step outside...
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
So I've lost the car. Crows are here. Oh shit!
Kill your wife.
So I'm still playing this on... the nightmare difficulty. Now, I'm at least glad that they decided to keep the arsenal which I had from the previous mission, because I'm usually pretty damn pissed off about this whole process of me losing all the damn time, my stuff.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
So, based on what I'm able to see here, I'm missing 2, 4, 5 pages alone. So maybe I'll be able to get to them, but it's not guaranteed. There's also a bunch of achievements, like not using a gun when trying to reach some sort of lighthouse. And so, I'm not really sure to which mission that is referring to. Like I said, I would probably have to look this up, coincidentally, on YouTube, in order to find out what to do with all of these, where all the collectibles are, all that jazz, and then just one day replay the game by myself. But I've kind of noticed that as of late, whenever I do just about anything with video games, it's specifically related to the channel, or so that I at least have some sort of footage or something to work with for some videos. So I don't know. I'll maybe at some point I'll take some time off just to reignite that passion and just goof off with certain games and just have pure fun and see what can be done, because that's what those games are meant to be for primarily. You're supposed to just enjoy yourself, and I don't know. I cannot even tell you what's gonna happen with my schedule next week. So that's why I usually try to pre-record stuff and then just publish it throughout the week, so that I can at least provide some content for the channel. The 100 days in a video game and all that stuff, that just takes so much time to get done. And like I said, when I was unemployed due to unfortunate reasons, it took me like 3 weeks to get things done. So if I would want to do another Dinkum video or something, that one day took 25 minutes. And because I'm a total knucklehead and I usually wanted to make sure that I utilize all the time of that day for fishing, foraging, building, farming, whatever have you, it just meant that I required a stupid amount of time for it. And so the fudge was that. And so that's why I haven't really tried to go after it again. I think we found the FBI agent's place.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
I'm not really sure if flashbangs are standard FBI equipment.
Look after yourself and your
Kind of effed it up with that drop. There have been much more dangerous instances, like once when I walked through some boxes or something and all of a sudden one of those big knuckleheads were lurking behind and just smacked me with a hammer. Yeah.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by old gods of Asgard. The first verse. There's an old tale wrought with mystery of Tom the Poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse, she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told her stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves, till in the stillness of one dawn, still in its misty crown, the muse, she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned.
Damn, that's dark. Anything else? General information, refundable $100 security deposit is required on all reservation, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's a shotgun.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
I don't know. We have 5 rounds of this. If I switch to the shotgun, I have 6 rounds. I think I'll stick with the hunting rifle. Yeah, this is pure remedy, like the sort of graphics of like some sort of unpolished design, or just keeping it like some sort of simple textures and so on and such. That's pure Max Payne. Like, you had to be there. I don't know if I don't want to switch the car. Probably I do. That one's seen some damage. And I see a blockade ahead. So you can bet your sweet tushy there's just gonna be more knuckleheads waiting for us. Could have sworn saw something bright and lights. I'm just checking if by some sort of natural exploration. Oh, shindig. Tossing a freaking tractor at me. Oh my god, what the fudge? And this car is gonna get absolutely annihilated. It's not necessary for me to like have to kill everything, but crossing the bridge is one of the trickier sequences you can get into here. So maybe that shotgun was not such a bad idea. I'm gonna switch to the flares because honestly, I would rather choose when I use the flashbang. And yes, the flare is more passive or more defensive. The flashbang more offensive. And there in the background you see that there's that reindeer truck. I don't know where that spew or whatever the hell it was got behind me. So I need to be careful because I'm still playing this on the nightmare difficulty, and yeah, it just means that only a few hits are required and I take a lot of damage. Thought there was like one more thing. I'll switch to the pistol for now because it seems like it's gonna be primarily the inanimate objects. so it's not exactly the possessed people. But man, this bridge has seen better days. Okay, don't really want to back up too much here. Simple reason. It's kind of tricky with all these platforms and pieces of bridge falling apart. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Don't want to burn through all of my batteries, but I do have a few of them. And usually, Energizer does tend to hook me up. Oh, what the shit. Okay, one hit and I'm dead. Did not think that standing like right beneath the arm it would be able to bend it so well. I'm absolutely fudged here.
Nice to see you too.
Okay. Got damn nearly killed there. 7 batteries left. You can see the possessed like from afar, at least here. Although these came out of freaking nowhere. What I can try to do is just bypass all this carnage. Holy crap, they have a monster truck. Why is it not backing up? I have to be careful here. I said careful here. Damn. Okay. Let's try to run inside. Problem here is I'm not sure if there's an actual page somewhere. There's one over here.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by Old Gods of Asgard, the second verse. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall. Only his own echo would wail back at his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
That's like exactly what happened with Alan and Alice. It's just scary. That freaking truck is literally waiting outside. can't really crush through the walls. So I'm trying to see if I can... Please don't judge my lack of absolute driving skills. I usually walk to work. I haven't driven a car in years now. Not that it's necessary. It's a good skill to have. You never know for what job you might need it. And sometimes it's a pleasant change compared to sitting at the office all day long. Woof. Man, this thing is able to crack concrete. For me, what's important now is to try and find as many things as I can, get to the next checkpoint. I'm not really sure if I can drive through here, pick up the damn shotgun. Yeah. I didn't think the car would squeeze in through here. There's just a lot of this dark gunk. Try to point it in a way that a really large number of this stuff will burn out. Because you never know when you'll get ambushed by something, and clearing it out, it always helps. It's almost as if you were cleaning oil spills with a flashlight. Weird concept, right? It's not probably just me. I really want to use the barrel to detonate. Rather keep it for the possessed and you just know that they're gonna show up. Where the hell did you come from? That took care of a few of them. If I stand even closer... I really hope that explosion would like kill these two knuckleheads. So I'm not really sure if it's the achievement to reach the lighthouse so that you just like don't fight. You just keep like using your passive skills. Yeah, I actually wanted to use the shotgun there. There's a lot of supplies in here. I'll use the flare. This will give me the necessary time to heal up. Don't really like you being behind my back. Nice shots, Alan. Nice, 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 nice. Keep it up. Manuscript.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Okay. Not sure what to do with that information, but I'll take it. Man, they must really like their mobile provider, Verizon. 'Cause that's one hell of a sponsorship. I'm guessing they also had to somehow acquire the right to use the Energizer brand. Otherwise, they would have to come up with some sort of name of their own. It's kind of a fun thing, if you think about it. All these little tiny things which create the game. All this work that needs to go in. Okay, there seems to be a supply cache. I don't understand why whenever I go to pick up whatever is here, there's this heavy breathing. Oh, come on, really? It'd be funny if there would be an achievement for you to discover like all these drops. No, you won't. Yeah, the reason why I went with the pistol, the distance, they just... I want to go back to hunting rifle. I think I'll stick with the shotgun for now. Is that it? Really? Are you gonna lead me to the same supply drop? Yeah, it's probably just the same old thing. But I saw one of the possessed go from the upstairs. So I'd be a fool to not try and explore the upper floor. Maybe there's a manuscript page. Maybe there's some sort of switch which I need to flip. And there's a freaking manuscript page.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by Old Gods of Asgard, the third verse. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes, wearing a mourning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now, if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place.
God damn. Really getting chills from the text. I bet it would be an awesome song. Really? What the shit? Where the hell did this knucklehead crawl out of? And now I'm actually starting to consider switching to the hunting rifle because I have only 6 shells left. And there's a bunch of batteries which I did not pick up before. So I'll take the ammo where there's the ammo, or the weapon where there's more ammo. Okay, so let's hop on to our... You know what? I think I'll take still the light and power car. I didn't think there's some sort of achievement for you to drive just one car. What in the hell? Okay, we're doing some sort of destruction derby, I guess. I'm just waiting for this big freaking thing to spark up and ruin my day. There's a manuscript page along with supplies. But that bulldozer is just asking to be possessed. I'm just saying it right now. Sometimes it's just like too damn obvious.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Okay. I'm not really sure if that means he actually literally cut off his own heart. Or that must hurt as hell. Okay, so that turns on that. Just waiting for the bulldozer. Just knew that's gonna happen. So I need to reach the damn switch. Which did, I have no idea what. I don't drive away. Bastard. Oh, come on, you cannot just freaking spawn him behind me all of a sudden. How in the hell am I supposed to dodge that? Yeah, the hunting rifle at that range would have been probably the better choice. There's no question about it. Flashbang did it. Flashbang did it, but the car is kind of toast. Yeah, the car is absolutely busted. I have zero idea what did the switch do. Okay, so it lifted this container. Still not out of the woods yet. Anything in here? I don't see anything. I haven't seen like a thermos or anything in ages. Maybe I've picked it up. I don't know. I know that there are still some of them missing. The problem is that the game like only leaves those which you have not picked up before, so when you like do third replay or whatever, it's just that much more annoying to try and find them because you would have to follow some sort of guide, thermos by thermos, and you would just have to then go and pick up those which you truly left behind. And not everyone wants to do that. Same goes for the thermoses and so on and such. Some of them I cannot believe I did not like pick
When I
up.
told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Honestly, we're gonna go with the flare here because a tiny space. You get surrounded. Batteries and pistols. Ammo I do possess. What the hell am I supposed to get out of here? Now I know. The smarter I get. I should know this stuff, no? You know, it's like studying for a test. What I used to do is because if you have like, I don't know, 20 topics to have on the test, I usually like sorted all the topics in some sort of order. And what usually ended up happening is that logically the ones at the start you would just remember far more, and the ones at the back far less. And so I used to like switch it at the middle and like keep rotating the topics in order to make sure that I remember everything. And what I'm basically referring to is that whenever you pick up a game, you will remember always the start. Like, you will always remember something from the start. But the further down the road you go, the less and less you might remember. So that's what this rant was probably all about. Is that the big guy with the chainsaw? Don't really want to use the flare guns yet. Okay, if I have only like 4 rounds left, I'll definitely pick up the actual shotgun. It's still here. I'm just careful about the way I approach this, because nightmare difficulty, Alan gets punished far more, even by taking a little damage. Man, I would not want to do no damage run on this. That would just be impossible. It would take just so many goddamn attempts. It would take the fun out of the game for me, probably, so... Okay, I picked up more hunting rifle rounds. Still sticking with the flares. Trying to look if there's anything. Trying to use this. From the previous experience, what I found out was that making sure that they cannot get past this strong thing is definitely the better approach. The shit. No, I wanted to use the goddamn flashbang. Still not killed him? What about this? That should do the trick. Seriously? shit. What the fudge? Okay, that was just purely my bad. Oh crap, this is gonna be annoying. I have to play through again. But okay, I'll do it. We're almost there at the finish line. I can feel it. Even if the episode is gonna be longer. I'm just so glad I can bring this to the channel. I just never knew how much I'll find this entertaining and how much I'll try to do. I mean, the 100 Days in Video Games, the comparison series, even trying to do the early access reviews, all of it. I'm still impressed I was able to do the things I was able to do. And to be able to do it for such a special title, I don't know, it just means so much to me. Seriously? You thought it would be like definite kill. Still don't know if I should switch to the damn shotgun. I will be able to go and pick up the additional rifle ammunition. So it's kind of funny that here you are given all these weapons to replenish yourself with whatever you might require. But I kind of screwed up once I reached this light. Could have sworn I saw some sort of magazine of ammo down here. Apparently I was wrong. Trying to fry them. Before they appear on my right side here, it's quite clear that the thing cannot really twist and turn so far out there. But what I can do is make sure to stand in the light, make them approach me through it, and have them weakened by it. I could have sworn I had the damn flashbang selected. No, you won't. Really makes me wish I had the damn shotgun just about now. Although it would burn through quite a large amount of ammunition. Fun thing is I can still go pick it up. Darkness has vanished. I won't be able to pick up more rounds, but it seems like the damn shotgun is out of reach. It seems like the way is just blocked off. Damn it to hell. Guess I'll take the shotgun from here. It's just the double barrel one. But I have more rounds of shotgun shells. And if I have to head inside, it's probably better to have a shotgun. Well, this is more like a hunting rifle with buckshot compared to that actual pump action one. But I'll still take it. I think that's enough. Manuscript?
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
We're gonna push this. And head towards the lights. Damn, that hatchet almost got me there.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
That's a lot of chickens. And we see that there's that flock of them, which will definitely try to pursue me. Make my life goddamn living hell. Which is why I'm getting so much flare ammo. Or flare gun ammo. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Bring it on! And you can see that the rails are not even connected. This just screams a hazard. What the shit? Did the flare get blocked by this damn freaking lever? No. Really? No. Well, that's just stupid. How the hell did that even happen? Ah, man, so many chickens. Oh, come on, don't do that while I'm freaking on the ladder, god damn it. Knuckleheads. I don't know if that was enough. I didn't hear the chickens, so I'll keep on pushing this. And you can let me know in the comment section if you think it's crows or ravens, which are possessed and are harassing Alan. Hey man, I see you. Just FYI. I did not see where those chickens were coming from though. I'll give them that. I have to stop using the flare gun, it's just not efficient way. The flares seem to be more efficient because the ravens or crows just won't go so close. And if they try to, they'll just get fried up. You do realize I see you right over there, right? Even that other knucklehead standing somewhere around there. Guards, they're stealthy as pyramids in Sahara. Half of the magazine is gone. That ain't good. But I survived, and that's important. It's kind of interesting that they never combined the humans and the ravens together to attack you simultaneously. I think it would create an interesting situation for you because you have to watch out for land and the air simultaneously. Which, especially on like the harder difficulty, can be tricky to do. Kind of wish there was at least once a different pistol than the revolver. 6-cylinder shooter is fun and all, but again, heading into the woods. And I would think that Alan would have learned something by now, but just gotta push on, huh? Well, that's convenient. So the thing is here, while I do this, I'll have the time to trigger light. That one flare is enough. It's kind of fun that they give you all these drops for like everything. I don't see any colors. This is just asking like to, you know, be lifted off and just piss me off by being thrown at me. And honestly, right now I'm getting slightly lost. Can you, like, fudge off? Seriously? Which way am I supposed to go? I think there's something inside here. Problem is, I'm right now like not killing them. That can end up all sorts of ways. I'm not even sure what the hell just happened here. Beautiful shot. I need a guarantee that while I mess around with this, the knucklehead is not gonna attack me. Now he's not gonna definitely attack me. At least temporarily, we are safe. Really don't want me out there, huh? Tough shit. What the fudge was that? Dude, seriously? Problem is, it's so freaking foggy. You don't even have a clue of what the hell is gonna land on top of you next. Ain't that just the darnest thing ever? I'm trying to avoid all that gunk. I don't even know why I bothered clearing it out at this point. Those damn cables, man. Tried to use them once to help me out. Did not really work out the way I intended it to. Actually did more damage to me than to the actual possessed by the darkness, but oh well. Yeah, let's switch to the pump action. Am I supposed to drop down? Am I supposed to go through here? Probably not. What in the hell am I supposed to do here? Again, we keep hearing that weird breathing because of that chest. Oh, fudge. Seriously, I have to redo this whole damn thing again. Come on. Wow, okay. Invisible wall. Okay, now I'm figuring out where the hell was I supposed to go all along. So I'm guessing I need to power up the generator in order for that elevator to go down or whatnot. That's gonna be fun. I have now more flashbangs than I have flares. And this does not bring in light, this just brings in the power. Try to go a little heavier on these knuckleheads with the flares. Oh wow, that knucklehead actually got touched by the damn electrical cable and that killed him. Well, that's convenient. You're, swear to God, pissing me off. I got super lucky there. These super fast, freaky ones are pissing me the hell off. Okay, fortunate. Just for some reason decided to commit to that attack, and fortunately for me, I had the flashbangs equipped. If I would have had flare, probably would be dead. Probably. Man, we have quite the arsenal. Manuscript page. Hopefully I did not miss any, although I did pick up like 2 more than I had before, so I'm already impressed with my damn self.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay, so I guess we have to go through that really, really narrow passage.
Turn back now.
What the shit? Damn it, lady. Really do know how to ruin the guy's vacation, you know that. Wait, did the flashbang actually, like, injure even Alan? Or is it just, like... Actually, do not regret shooting that one guy because it pushed him off quite back. Okay, finally the boat is gone.
Do as you're told.
I'm not afraid of you. For all the mistakes I have done, I need to at least try and save Alice. The one good thing in my life.
Alice never loved you.
God damn. Airbnb review ever, lady. Flip the switch. Flip the switch. What the shit? Be a little bit more careful here. But yeah, we're once again getting into like the supernatural aspect of everything. This really reminds me of like Control and stuff. Holy shit, that's a lot of freaking players. Not even sure who the hell am I supposed to shoot it at. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh my god, are you serious? Of all the shit that was flung at me at that one moment, you had to do that?
You can't win.
Do you know how horrible of a timing that has to be? I feel like there's just an infinite ammo of flares. Holy crap, this is so freaking messed up. So I have to do the timing right.
You will fail. It's all in your head.
It doesn't seem that way.
Your nephew, sir.
Don't drop the gun, man.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Liquor.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Yeah, that's the messed up. That person who our friends are meant to meet up, that's the guy who's gonna try to take us out eventually. Path. Barrel. Phone.
What? I'm leaving you, Alan.
Bridge.
I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself.
I don't want the birds.
All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world.
Bird log
you're my
cabin.
muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy.
And that's where the sequel is meant to take place, inside of the cabin somehow. In that room with the typewriter.
Never written you back. You came back wrong.
And I have literally chills running up my spine.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
And that's gonna be it for Alan Wake here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel. A game I hold really dearly in my heart, and that I cannot wait to see the sequel and to experience it with you all. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you will all join me for it. And I want to know what sort of game holds a special place in your heart. What is something that you always look back to replaying if you can or have the time, or that you would like to get back to? With that all said, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you all at the next one.
Wake up.
hey, we got an achievement. Apparently never finished the game on the nightmare difficulty before. Well, at least something came out of it.